Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. You're going to hear rain in the background because it's raining here again. At least it's not thundering this morning, though. Let me find my live chat. Good morning, Matt. Hibiscus. Charlie Girl Says. Sapphire Cement Shoes. Nika. Tammy. Faithful One. Good morning, everybody. I've missed y'all. I didn't go live yesterday morning because it was thundering here. Skylar was all stressed out, my beagle. And plus, I just wasn't in the mood, guys. I've been in a bad mood, y'all. Hey, Cheryl T. Good morning. Sometimes this stuff on YouTube gets to me. Like the drama that's been going on in the true crime community. I've been really pissed off about that. Usually stuff on YouTube don't piss me off. But I don't like that. Contacting family members, YouTubers contacting family members, talking to them like they're nothing. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, let me just say this real quick. I guess Molly Golightly had been messaging Cash Gernon's grandmother or something. Anyway, she talked to her real bad. Somebody put out the messages, and I just don't have the words, guys. It's uncalled for. It's disrespectful. We are not professionals. Shouldn't be reaching out to victims' families and stuff like that. Yeah, well, I don't think I have any haters. This is just, community drama. It just upsets me. I don't think it's right. We pay them dirt. Because just think about it. You got to put yourself in other people's shoes. Well, if that was your grandson and some YouTuber was talking to you like that, saying, "Oh, I've done more for him than you, lady," that really pissed me off. Cheryl T, I was getting ready to read your message and you deleted it. I'm sorry, but Molly always does what, Cheryl? Well, it's bullcrap. It's disrespectful. It broke my heart for that lady. It did. It really upset me. I don't like to get involved in drama, but, that's not right. I tell you what, somebody contacted my mom like that, it wouldn't be good. Always put their foot in their mouth. I know it. I used to watch her, but I don't anymore. I just saw the screenshots, everybody else has been posting them in their community thing, and I watched a couple stream about it, of course, and it's just uncalled for. She's unapologetic about it. But anyways, I'm going to tell you what you put out into this universe, you get back. And some of these people on YouTube, I'd be afraid to say some of the things that they say. I'd be afraid it'd come back on me, my children, somebody in my family. I just don't get it. I like to come on here and talk about true crime. But, it don't enter my mind, to be, inserting myself into a case and contacting, family members and neighbors to dig through people's trashes. Stuff like that never enters my mind. But anyways, we got to talk about some weirdos this morning. So Chad Daybell's kids is going to be on an episode of 48 Hours, y'all. Let me find my stuff here. And look, they say that their dad was framed. What am I looking for? Oh, I put everything in my private chat. And Lori is getting I guess she's getting an extension for her mental health treatment. Let me read this. I've been all bumfuzzled, y'all. Cheryl T, I'm sorry, but that big mouth would have me sitting on her doorstep. That's the way I feel about it too, Cheryl. It's exactly how I feel about it. That's why I just shut up about it, because I could probably say a lot. I'm trying to hold back. I just wanted to say I don't think that's right. very disrespectful. It's uncalled for. Have some heart, some empathy and compassion for people. We are nobodies. I mean, really. We are nobodies, just YouTubers. There's some people on here that's got professional backgrounds in law enforcement and private investigating. She don't. Okay. Judge extends cult mom Lori Vallows mental health treatment but wants new hearing next week. Well. An Idaho judge on Monday. Oh, I missed her court hearing yesterday. Sorry, guys. Lori Vallows' commitment for mental health treatment for a week and said he expects a complete status report from doctors with the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare by that time. Judge Stephen Boyce said he received letters from the department requesting the extension that lacked detail about Lori's treatment and progress. Well, she's a freaking nut. There's no curing her. She's demented. She's evil. There's no cure for evil. I received from the Department of Health and Welfare just today 2 letters from a treating physician, Boyce said. Those letters have some detail, but in the court's estimation would not rise to the level of being a progress report. There's no help for her. Boyce ruled Vallow incompetent on June 8th, putting a hold on her trial and charges of conspiracy, murder, and other crimes related to the deaths and disappearance of 7-year-old J.J. Vallow, 16-year-old Tylee Ryan, and the death of Tammy Daybell, the wife of Chad Daybell, who died suddenly in October 2019, just weeks before he and Lori married. The remains of Lori's children were found on Chad's property in Salem, Idaho, in June 2020, 9 months after they were last seen alive. The judge scheduled another hearing for September 8th. Okay, Chad faces similar charges and also had a hearing scheduled for Monday, but that hearing was closed. A compelling interest is at stake in the need to preserve a fair trial, Boyce wrote in court documents explaining why the hearing was closed. Daybell has pleaded not guilty and has waived his rights to a speedy trial, but his case is still scheduled to go to court in November. Prosecutors in Daybell's case have said they intend to seek the death penalty if he's convicted. Oh, I hope so. But he'll probably sit on death row for 20 freaking years before they execute the weirdo. Okay, now let me find this other article about the Daybell kids being on 48 hours. I gotta watch this. I gotta make a note so I don't forget about it. Let's see. Where did I put that? I don't think I put it in my private room. Private chat. Crap. Let me find it. How do they think their dad's framed? I mean, how did someone sneak on the property and bury 2 bodies like that? They're brainwashed. They're crazy. They're living in another reality. I can't believe this. I mean, what more evidence do they want? He's charged with killing their mother, too. Their beautiful mother. Let's look at this. There's a clip of 48 hours. I'm going to play it. I'll probably get in trouble. Let's see. Chad Daybell's daughter says he was framed for the murder of cult mom Lori Vallows' children found dead in his yard. He's also accused of murdering Tammy. I'm going to play this. See what's going on outside Rexburg, Idaho.
This case elicits such an anger.
Probably get in trouble for this. I'm going to try to talk over it.
These were 2 beautiful kids. Tylee and JJ.
Bless their hearts.
Say hi.
Who were brutally murdered.
Okay, well, we may need to. Let's skip
Praying for you guys. Why don't you give us answers?
That's great.
That's great.
God, I hate that bit.
After a year of public silence,
I think about it every day.
Chad
God, he
Daybell's
looks like
children
Chad.
are speaking out for the
Damn.
first time.
It was just so heartbreaking. My father needs someone to be a voice for him.
Are you
Let
serious?
people know what's real, what we know.
What's real is he had 2 bodies and buried in his backyard. What's real is he's being charged for your mother's murder. I didn't want to play too much of that because I don't want another copyright strike. That's why I was trying to talk over it. So that looks like it's going to be good. It comes on Wednesday night, I believe. Damn, I closed my article out. Let me go back. I believe it comes on tomorrow night. Can y'all believe this? What do y'all think about his kids standing by his side? Okay, let me go back down. Will appear on CBS 48 Hours Wednesday when they will discuss the allegations against their father, who's accused of murdering their own mother. He has brainwashed them. Let me see if it says anything else. Okay, when asked to explain how the bodies were found on their father's property, if he had nothing to do with it, Emma Murray says he was framed. Okay, the preview clip does not show any footage of Daybell's children discussing the death of their mother. As Crime Online previously reported, a family friend said last year that Emma Murray had expressed concern about pink foam coming from her mother's mouth the day she was found dead. Authorities have completed Tammy's autopsy but have not disclosed her cause of death. Well, she was murdered. That is why Chad got charged with murdering her. Because she died from homicidal violence, however you say it. Violence, poisoning, something. I guarantee he poisoned her. I may not have said that right. They look like brother and sister. So sad. Yeah. The kids look just like him. That one kid looked like Tammy, though, I thought. Hey, Meemaw. Hey, Roberta. His phone pinged on his property. Same with Alex. Yes. Both their phones pinged in the exact, locations of the body. It's his backyard. What is wrong with them? They can't really believe that in their hearts, guys. I gotta have a cigarette on this. Lord have mercy. They can't really believe that. I'll find my lighter. There's no way. He's brainwashed them. He couldn't fully brainwash Tammy, I don't think. I think, Tammy bought into his spiritual visions, but that's it. Not all the other crazy stuff him and Lori was into. He is a psycho. I heard that their cult, they were swingers. I saw a video. Well, I just saw the title. I've not watched it. Hey, Southern Mom. Be safe driving. But anyways, the title of the video was it said something about that cult. They were swingers. That is so sick, I think. No offense if I got any subscribers as swingers, but I mean, that is just so weird to me. I'm sorry, it is. I don't get that at all. But you know what? I wouldn't put anything past these weirdos. Chad probably told Lori, oh, God wants you to be a swinger. Probably. For some reason, though, I think it was Lori's idea to kill the kids. I don't know why. And I bet Chad is going to flip on Lori, try to save his own butt. They're going to turn on each other. Or he's going to turn on her. She's probably still in love with that weirdo. If the truth's known. If that woman, I don't think she's capable of loving. But she's still like obsessed with him. That way, I mean, you couldn't be capable of loving anyone if you kill your kids. Facts. Because you're supposed to love your kids more than you love anything or anybody in this world, right? Anyways, guys, I want to see them booked and cooked. I'd like to see them both fry in the electric chair. Too bad they don't do that anymore, do they? No, it's like lethal injection. Some states will let them like choose, right? Lethal injection or execution. Hey, Stephen, she says Lori Vallow ought to be swinging from a tree. Yeah, them two should be took out. They should be tortured for what they did to those kids. We really don't know what all evil stuff they did to them yet. Just wait till it goes to trial. We'll probably learn some gruesome details. More Jasmine made a segment about the swinging, I think. Yeah, that's who it is, Shirley. I'm subscribed to her. I've been meaning to go watch that. Mimo, yes, ma'am. Kids don't ask to be born. We have no obligation to put them first, in my opinion. She could have at any time gave JJ to Kay if she didn't want him. No, she was pissed off at Kay because Kay got Charles Vallows' life insurance money. She was really pissed off about that, so she wanted to punish Kay. There was no way in hell she was going to let Kay have JJ. I'm telling you, Lori Vallow is one of the most evil women, murderesses, however you say it, I've ever read about, watched about in my life. Eileen Warnos don't have nothing on Lori Vallow. Even though Eileen killed like 7 men. She didn't kill kids. She didn't kill her own kid, though. I'm telling you, Lori is more depraved than her. You think Lori was already a weirdo, though, before that. She was all into that religion and like she'd be going to the temple multiple times a day to pray, right? Or stay there for hours, something like who does that? There's nothing wrong with being a Christian and praying, doing all that. She took it to another freaking level. She wanted payback and took it out on autistic little boy. Exactly. And I think that Melanie Gibb is more involved with the murders she's led on. She's act like she didn't know about the murders. I'm not so sure about that. She was like her and her warlock boyfriend. His last name's Warwick, I think. I like to call him Warlock. Were the last ones to see JJ alive. That's when Alex was, seen carrying him. He was asleep, allegedly. Had those red pajamas on. I think JJ was killed that night. I think Melanie and them was in on that too. Lori's parents are strange birds too, from what I've read. Yeah, the only one that looks like got any common sense and heart is her one brother that was, I can't think of his name. He was on that documentary on ID channel. My mind's going blank. For some reason, I thought Lori and Chad by the Code Jones, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, for some reason, I just think it was Lori's idea to kill the kids. She had to get rid of Tylee because Tylee knew the truth about Charles Vallows' murder. She knew they set Charles up that day to be murdered. Here, Lori, after Charles is murdered, she goes and gets Burger King and goes and buys flip-flops. This is a man she was married to for 15 years? Laying bleeding out on her floor, she goes and gets Burger King and flip-flops. So sad. Imagine how Kay and Larry feel. They trusted Lori and let her and Charles adopt JJ. And she freaking murdered him. Hey, Wayne. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be back. In any relationship, one person always loves the other one less. I think Chad will throw her under the bus. Oh, most definitely. She is such a different type looking woman than Tammy. Tammy was like all wholesome. and stuff. You know, you can tell Tammy's a good person. And Lori, she just looks like a blonde bimbo. No offense to blondes. I got blonde hair and a blonde headed kid. But I'm just saying. Alex is crazy too. What was his motivation? He done anything that Lori said. I often question their relationship if they weren't incest. Because he hung on her every word. I always knew from the beginning he was their hitman. I always knew it. Before they came out with the phone evidence, I used to say it all the time. Guys, I believe he was their hitman. Sure enough, he was. He's just a freak. He was like all into religion too, but yet would go do stand-up comedy, talking out foul, grabbing his private parts. I've got a video somewhere of him doing that stand-up comedy. He's grabbing his private parts. He's a real freak. And that lady, what is her name? The woman he married. I always forget her name. I think it's like a Spanish name. She's a weirdo too. She's involved too. She told police she didn't really know Lori. Her daughter told police her and Lori were really close and they were both preppers. You know, like preppers that prep for doomsday and stuff. Hey, Lisa Irwin, how are you doing, hon? Zab's Girls channel has the stand-up. Zulema, thank you, Cement Shoes. I've got it on my Google Drive somewhere. I remember us playing it on here. Yeah, Lisa, it's Zulema. And then isn't that weird? See, Zulema's son is the one that found Alex in the bathroom. And then he dies not long after that. Just like a few weeks after that, Zulema's son that found Alex is dead. How weird is that? It's like everybody around them freaking dies. Oh, and let's not forget Tylee's dad, Joseph Ryan. He was dead in his apartment for like a week. Nobody knew. Lori was listed as his next of kin. They contacted her. She never reached out to his family. So no one claimed the body. So the state cremated it. Yes. Hey, Charlene. They needed a gong for those awful jokes. I know. You know, I like funny stuff and some stand-up comedy, but I don't, you know, I'm not into the nasty stand-up comedy, people grabbing their privates and stuff. Like, what the crap? I heard that was a rumor that Zulema's son died. Oh, really? I'm pretty sure I read a news article about it. Maybe he didn't. I remember when he called 911, we listened to the audio. Alex had defecated on himself, threw up and everything. That guy wasn't even trying to do no CPR. I don't blame him. He lost me when he mocked Jesus. I know, and him a big Christian. Lori is malingering and her attorneys are helping her. I hope the hospital creates a real report as the law describes. She's in there faking it, guys. Y'all know she is. Now, we know the bitch is crazy. She's evil crazy. But she's not the type of crazy where she didn't know what she was doing. You know what I mean? That insanity defense, if she tries that, that's not going to work. The bitch is just evil. She's always been evil. She's a money, hungry, gold digging, child killing hoe. I think she used Charles. She was just married to Charles for what he could give her. That's why I call her a gold digger. I thought he had an unnatural inclinations towards his sister. I think so too, Cement Shoes. I think them two had something going on. I mean, she had Alex. Lori had Alex wrapped around her finger. She could say jump, and he'd say how high. He hung on her every word, from my understanding. I've always thought they might have been incest or something. Way too close. The whole family's freaks. Okay, what else was I going to tell y'all about? Oh, they're looking for a woman in Virginia. Let me tell y'all what she did. She's caught on a store surveillance camera throwing a backpack in a dumpster. The backpack had human remains inside of it, and authorities are on the hunt for her. Here's another weirdo. I wonder who she murdered and dismembered. She's caught right here. They'll find her. Virginia police are looking for a woman who reportedly left a backpack containing human remains in a dumpster Monday morning. Chesterfield County police said they responded to a store southwest of Richmond after an employee checked out a backpack left in a dumpster behind the store. The employee saw what appeared to be blood on the backpack and called police. Officers on scene found what appeared to be human remains in the backpack. The employee said the woman came into the store after dropping off the backpack before leaving the area. Police released images taken by the store's surveillance cameras. Anyone with information about this person's identity is asked to call police at 804-748-1251 immediately, as this female or someone else may be in need of medical attention in relation to this incident, police said. I don't think they're in need of medical attention because their remains was found in the bag. Oh my gosh. She probably killed her mom or something. Y'all see this woman up in Richmond and around? Call the police. She looks like a real psycho. I'm just curious who she dismembered. Maybe her husband. Also, I got another weirdo to tell y'all about. There was a woman caught masturbating on a beach in front of a family with the vibrator for 20 seconds. I kid you not. These stories get stranger and stranger. She said she didn't know anybody was watching her. Only took her 20 seconds. Like, what the crap? Look at this. Oh, so this happened in Georgia. A woman in Georgia was arrested last month after she was seen masturbating with a sex toy on a public beach. A Tybee Island police report said Christina Rebels Glick, 34, was charged with indecent exposure and disorderly conduct. A witness sitting on the beach with her family told police she saw the woman lay out a towel nearby, then take what appeared to be a vibrator from her bag. Witness stated that as the female was masturbating, she could hear her moaning. Jesus mercy. The police report says, according to WJCL. After about 5 minutes, the female gathered her belongings and left the area. The witness took a video of the incident and gave it to police. And you know what I've done? I'd have hollered over her, "What are you doing, you freaking weirdo? You better get the hell out of here." That's what I would have said. Okay, the suspect was located at a nearby restaurant, taken into custody. During the booking process at the Tybee Island Police Department, the suspect uttered that she was sorry for what she did, the report said. She also uttered she did not think anyone saw her because it only took her 20 seconds to orgasm. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Police took photographs of the vibrator to document the evidence, the report said. Oh, my Lord. It's a pretty picture of the beach. Can you imagine that? Here you are. You're sitting on the beach. You got your kids there. Maybe you got some toddlers. Maybe they're teens or whatever. All of a sudden, you see a woman come up, lay a towel out. You think, oh, she's going to sunbathe, and she jerks out a big old vibrator or dildo. Well, I would have said something. I would have been videoing, but I would have said something. I would have went over there and been like, what the F are you doing, you freaking freak? You better get the F out of here. I'm going to take that thing and Knock you upside the head with it. See how you like that, freaking weirdo. I can't believe these people, guys. She's probably a sex predator. Women can be sex predators too. Of course they can. She must be a real horn toad. She's probably on drugs. She's probably on drugs. Mike said, LOL. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? Lisa, that's disgusting. Take it home, lady. She didn't think anybody saw her, lady. You didn't see a whole freaking family sitting there, you freaking freak. Don't you got a house? Must be a nymphomaniac or something like that, maybe. I don't know what the word for it is. I've never heard of such things in all my life. I wouldn't have sat there and videoed it, though. Okay, if y'all saw something like that going on, would you approach them and cuss the hell out of them? Wayne, Lord have mercy, because he's crazy. I would take that big thing and knock her upside the head with it. I wouldn't want to touch it, though. About Chad being framed. Who framed him? There has to be a framer. Did he frame himself? Lori framed him. Lori and Alex framed him. I bet that's what they're going to say. I don't know, Lisa. We're going to have to watch 48 Hours tomorrow night and see what they say. Let's see what else is going on. I'd probably curse them out and tell them to do that crap in private. Yeah, I would have too. I wouldn't have let her freaking finished. I wouldn't have sat there while that old weirdo moaned. Oh, hell no. As soon as I seen her jerk that damn thing out, my country ass would have been over. We probably would have rumbled. I'm telling you, people, weirdos like that trigger me, guys, and I could get violent with them. I know I shouldn't say stuff like that, but I mean, I could. If I saw somebody doing something like that, oh, I would go off my rockers. Oh, gosh, let me see if I can say this. Is it Micah? Hey, welcome, hon. I hope I'm saying it. Micah? I think that's how you say it. I tell that lady wrong time, wrong place. Oh, Lord, I'd have some words for her. It wouldn't be good. I'd kiss her up and down. Okay, let's see what else is going on. There is a missing student in Illinois. I saw this morning. It didn't have a lot of information, but I'm going to share it anyways. His family is very worried about him. It's hypothetical anger, not real. Not a problem, yeah. Mixture of first and last name. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm going to call you Micah. Let's see. What happened to this young man? The circumstances of his disappearance. Police in Bloomington, Illinois are looking for a college graduate student who was reported missing by his family and faculty member on August 25th. Jelani Day, I think that's how you say it, he's 25, started his graduate program at Illinois State University this summer. According to Kara Boster, the director of clinical experiences in Day's speech pathology program, the university said. Jelani is such a sweet and respectful man, Boster said, to cohort and the entire communication science and disorders families are concerned and want to see him home safe. Okay, the Bloomington Police Department said Day's family last spoke with him on the evening of August 23rd. He failed to show up for classes after that date. The family made several unsuccessful attempts to find him, police said. He's described as 6 feet, 2 inches, 180 pounds, short black hair, brown eyes, and some facial hair. He's known to drive a white 2010 Chrysler 300 with Illinois tag number CH74067. Police asked anyone who had contact with Day to call the police department at 309-820-8255 8888. And anyone with information to call Detective Paul Jones at 309-434-2548. I wonder what happened to him. Did he take off? It didn't say, anything like this is unlike, this is unlike him not to have contact with his family. It didn't say anything like that. There's probably foul play involved. Of course, he could have went off on his own just to get away, maybe take a break. Some people vanish from their own lives. They just walk away from their lives. But I have a feeling this young man didn't walk away on his own. Let's see. I hope they give an update about it. There's a damn truck coming. I hate their loud equipment down the road, guys. They never run any until I get on here on my damn live streams. Kills me. Hey, Broken Justice. Oh, I missed you. Oh, I missed y'all too. If you don't remember, I was the Chatterbox Suge Trotter. Oh, okay. Hey, Suge, how you been? I always miss your lives. I thought my notifications were on. I fixed it. Oh, I'm glad you did. Cece, I just saw that a reporter was attacked while covering the hurricane. I sent you a link in Discord. Oh, really? What were they, mugged? Let me see. Okay. Let me get it pulled up. Man confronts NBC News correspondent Shaquille Brewster on live during Ida coverage. Ooh, let's watch this. Let's watch this. I wish there would be an update on Summer Wells, guys. All I see is a bunch of freaking drama going on about that. I don't get these people on the internet. Like, how is somebody's opinion chapping your ass like that? As long as I don't understand why people just can't agree to disagree. Everybody can have an opinion. I don't want everybody's opinion to be the same as mine. I like hearing everybody's opinion. Everybody gets their panties in a bunch over it. That case has turned into a complete
for colon cancer.
crap
When
show.
caught in
Let me
early
mute that
stages, it's more
crap.
treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive and
Christ,
detect altered
freaking
DNA in your
ads. I
stool
hate
to find
ads.
92% of colon cancers, even in early stages.
Tell me more.
It's for people 45 plus and
Didn't give
average
me an
risk for
option
colon
to mute
cancer,
it
not
there.
high risk. False positive and
Come
negative
on,
results
damn it.
may occur.
Nobody
Ask your
needs no
prescriber or an
medicine.
online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you.
I'm on it.
Oh, it's
Sounds like a plan.
colonoscopy stuff. Jesus Christ.
Let's get to Shaquille Brewster, and I believe Shaq's in Mississippi. Shaq, what part of Mississippi are you in, and what are you seeing?
Gulfport. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi, Craig,
He's
and
cute.
I'll tell you the biggest sign, the biggest indicator that I saw this morning about the force of the storm last night is that the mail delivery has returned. We saw postal workers going out delivering mail this morning. Just a couple of minutes ago, people were walking their dogs.
Here comes this
on the beach
weirdo.
right now, and that's the sense that you're getting, that the rain has stopped, the wind is still going there. I think we even have a random person going around. I'm going to turn this way because, we deal with some people every once in a while. But, one thing that we are noticing is that the mayor said the curfew is still in effect. The curfew is going to be going on for at least until a period of time in which they can go ahead and go and survey all the damage. They did get some reports of some down power lines, of some trees that have fallen, or at least limbs that have fallen. So they're going to go ahead and do that survey to make sure that they're okay. Craig, I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs a little help right now.
Hey.
Wow.
We're going to check in with Shaq Brewster just to make sure all is well.
Wow.
There's a lot of crazy out there. A lot of crazy. And Bill Curtains, thank you as well. Again, we'll make sure Shaq's okay. I do want to note here for a moment. You probably saw or heard of.
Hey, people are nuts. Let me tell you something. Somebody walked up on me like that, I'd rear back and bust them right in the damn nose. Wouldn't y'all? Can you imagine acting like that out in public? Being a Karen. No offense to any Karens. Jesus Christ. He is cute, ain't he, Cheryl T? Very cute. Might walk up to him, ask him for a date. No, I'm just kidding. Well, who would think that a news team would need security to report the weather? Who would think that? That guy was straight up patient. Yeah, he was very patient. I knocked his block off. I knocked his teeth down his throat. I took that microphone straight over his noggin. That right there is probably, if he touched him, that right there is assault. Like, why is it his business to roll up there on the weather guy and attack him? What was he like? How was that chap in his ass? I don't get it. Hey, Debbie. But he couldn't because he would have gotten in trouble. I know it, Cheryl T. I know it. I can't deal with crazies like that. He's got more patience than me. Especially somebody coming at me like that. Oh, Lord, no. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else going on? I saw something about the Crystal Rogers case. I think that was a couple of days ago. I can't wait to hear these kids' explanation of why somebody framed their dad, Chad Daybell. I was thinking about something this morning. I was trying to do my thumbnail, y'all, and every time I put in Vallow, it would change to Gallow. It should be the Gallows for Vallow. We need merch like that. You know, like the gallows where they go hang. Yeah. She needs to be hung. She needs to be hung right. Him too. Right in the town square for what they did to JJ, Tylee, Tammy, Charles, especially what they did to the children. Okay. So they've still been doing that search for Crystal Rogers. Rogers, yeah. Sometimes I want to put a D in there. It says they found some items in the search. I wonder what they found. Items of interest. And they're offering a $25,000 reward. So the FBI announced Friday it found an item of interest in its search of a Bardstown, Kentucky property for clues to the disappearance of Crystal Rogers. Agents conducting the search on a property owned by Brooks Houck, Rogers' boyfriend, and the only person named as a suspect in her disappearance, didn't elaborate on what they found, but told WAVE the item is being further evaluated. The 35-year-old mama of 5 was living in Bardstown when she was reported missing in July 2015. Her car was found on the Bluegrass Parkway with personal items like her purse and phone inside. The FBI took over the investigation last year. Agents have been at the Woodlawn Springs subdivision where Brooks owns 3 properties. All week, neighbors said the agents dug a hole in the driveway of the property about 7 feet deep and began digging in the yard on Friday. On Saturday, the Louisville field office of the FBI offered a $25,000 reward for information leading to the identification, arrest, and conviction of the individual or individuals responsible for the disappearance of Crystal Rogers. The FBI has said it will remain in the subdivision as long as it takes. They think her body's there. That's why they say that. They think her body's there, and I say it is. He owns several properties there. I didn't think that weirdo who was out stealing from Lowe's would own anything. If you got to steal roofing shingles from Lowe's. I don't think he was convicted of that, but he did it. Freaking weirdo. Him and his little crooked cop brother, ex-cop brother, Nick. Karma's going to get them and Granny too, because their Granny helped them too cover up, I believe. Yay, finally they found something. Her kids must be very confused. She did not leave them. She was taken from them. So mean. Yeah. And I'm talking on YouTube because I didn't abuse my grandchildren or kill one of them. Let me see. This is really bad, people in the world. I don't know how to deal with it yet, but I'm trying, and I'm trying to be a better person. Not Alan, better person than I used to be. Well, that's all we can do is just try to be a better person, you know. I remember that story, so sad. What story? Oh, when the woman reporter and the cameraman were killed. I remember that. It was live, wasn't it? Like, was she doing a news report or something? Where are these statements being made? What statements? I believe it'll be any day they'll find something. I hope and pray they find Crystal. You know, her daddy started his own investigation. He had tons of files and stuff, and he was gaining ground. He was getting somewhere. Of course, he knew who did it. He knew who killed his daughter. Anyways, he was killed a year after Crystal disappeared, hunting with one of his grandkids. Somebody laying in wait for him in the woods. Shot him dead. To shut him up. Every dog has its day. And Brooks and Nick's day is a coming. I feel it in my bones, y'all. I felt it the other day. She was a beautiful young lady. Beautiful. Hey, there's a documentary on the Oxygen channel. If you got on demand or whatever, you can go back and watch it. The Disappearance of Crystal Rogers. It's 2 or 3 parts. They go into her mom's house and talk to her, and she's got, you know, pillows on the sofa of Crystal's picture, and I think there's like a throw on the back of the couch, and pictures everywhere. I mean, this destroyed the family. And then her dad, what's his first name? His last name's Ballard. Was it Tommy? Killed a year later. Bless Crystal's mom's heart. Yes, the disappearance of Crystal Rogers. You may be able to find it on Oxygen's YouTube channel too. Maybe in clips though. It's good. It'll take you half the day to watch it. I watched it a while back. Like, there's been a lot of murders in Bardstown, and this documentary covers all that. Like, there was a young mother and her child, her daughter, murdered in their home in Bardstown, Kentucky. Didn't find out who did it. And then there was a cop going home from duty. He was off duty. And there was somebody put some trees in the road. He couldn't get by, so he had to get out and move them, of course. And somebody was laying in wait for him and gunned him down. They don't know who did that. That town is crooked. Oh, Broken Justice. I've never heard of that name. Surviving the Storm channel. I've never heard of that. Yes, there was tree branches. Somebody put tree branches in the road, and that cop was on his way home. He just got off duty. And he got out to move them, and somebody executed him. Sniped him out. Yeah. Tree, Mike. I said tree. Oh, it's hard to understand me sometimes. I get tongue-tied. Cece, Broken Justice is being accused of killing her grandchild. Oh, really? Who's doing that? That person you said? Why are they doing that for? I didn't know you lost your grandchild. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you need to contact the police and make a police report. If they have a YouTube channel, you can go there and report their channel. Also, you can go on Twitter and at like YouTube people. Yeah, the best thing to do is just go and get a make a police report. You can sue people for slander and defamation. It's happening to these YouTubers. And you know what? It should. These YouTubers that get on here, like without a crystal ball, she'd make up stories on people and just outright lies. I used to watch her till I seen, how she lied and stuff all the time. Just made up crap. She's a very nasty person. She's got a attention-seeking behavior, but she's being sued. I think Todd Chrisley's going to sue her. Someone else is suing her. Critical K got sued. Her channel got took down. Did y'all hear about that? They took her channel down. Hey, you can't be coming on here coming for crime victims' families, murder victims' families. That's not right. It is not right. I don't know who the hell some of these people think they freaking are on here. Like they act like they're God Almighty. Is it surviving the storms? I don't know that person. Jack's mom, I saw that about Critical K. Yeah. You can only be nasty on here so long. You get big YouTubers doing videos on you because you're so vile and nasty. You're going to, you'll lose your channel over that. Critical K's channel is going? Yes. She's probably filling out applications for one, but she had a big channel too. I never did really watch her because she's just not my style. I don't like nasty stuff. I like nice people. I like YouTubers that respect their chat and it's not so nasty. I've been watching before and like somebody will say something in the chat. It's not even disrespectful. And the YouTuber will just make them feel like a fool. Or the creator, whatever you want to call it. Can you have a Patreon if you don't have a channel? Yeah. Yeah, you can. She calls people peasants. See? Oh, short nice. I like you too. I like all y'all. You shouldn't. Nobody is better than nobody. Just because somebody's got more money than you or a bunch of subscribers on their channel don't make them no better than nobody else. We're all equal. I heard Frankie Jr.'s hiring a UK attorney for certain YouTubers. Yeah, I heard that too. That family's had enough. Can you imagine being them? The Ruseks, daughter murdered granddaughters, and all these YouTubers doing videos about their family. Of course, I've talked about, the crime on here, but I'm not one of them people that went on and on and on and on about it either. It said nasty things about the family. I don't believe in victim bashing innocent people. Contact them. There's no YouTuber that should be contacting victims' families and inserting themselves in cases. Just to start drama. You need to do some self-reflection when you get involved with, family after family. It's had tragedies and you fall out with all of them. Do some self-reflection. I don't usually say much on here about anybody else, but that's bullshit. That Cash Gernon, grandma, the messages, that was bullcrap. She should have never been messaging that lady. Never. That case is freaking solved. A young kid down the street come in there. It was on the nanny cam, whatever you call it. She said she told them I abused my granddaughter and killed her. She's 17 years old, but you just try to stay. I'm still trying. Oh, wow. Yeah, if I was you, Chatterbox, I know I would just ignore that lady and block her. Just go make a police report. Say she's harassing you or something. I wouldn't engage with her. Oh, she contacted Cash Gernon's grandmother. I guess they was in some type of communication. I'll show you. Hold on a minute. She told Cash Gernon's grandmother that she done more for Cash than she did. Can you imagine saying that to a woman whose grandchild was murdered. I know a lot of people are like, did I keep that photo? Oh, it's in my... Hold on a minute. Let me just go to... Let me see. Let me go to my photos. Hey, Kata. It's ridiculous. Do better, people. This right here is uncalled for. If my family was going through something like that, and you said something like that to my mother, I'd be on your damn doorstep. Facts. I'll show you how inbred and hillbilly we are here in the country. This bullcrap. Let me see if I can find it. Albums. Oh, I don't got any albums. Let's see. Folders, maybe. Let's see. Recent. Let me look for download. I'd never dream of talking to anybody like this. I can't find it where I put it at. I'm going to have to go pull it up on somebody else's channel. Let me go to Wendy's channel. I know she shared it. Okay. Let me save the image. That way I can just... Now what happened to it? I'm just going to share it this way. I'd never dream of talking to somebody like this. So I guess this is her talking to Cash Gernon's grandmother. Listen, lady, I didn't care about you. I care about Carter's protection, justice for Cash, period. Most grandparents are grateful for what we do. What do? You're not a professional. You get on YouTube like the rest of us and run your mouth. You just draw in a bigger crowd. Very disappointed in your behavior. Okay, no one would know about Cash if it wasn't for me and my friend. Okay, for one, let me tell you something. I'm going to set you straight on this right here. You did not cover his case until the day they released that nanny cam. Because I remember talking about it the day before when the story first broke. It was on Crime Online. We talked about it. And then the next day or two, like, the nanny cam footage was released and she started doing videos on it then. It made national news, international news. Okay? People knew about this case. You need to get off your high horse and get some freaking common sense and have some freaking integrity, some morals, some sympathy, and some empathy. Okay, the lady says, okay, sure, making money in the process. You don't even know my grandchildren. How are you going to protect Carter when you keep blurring out his name on your channel? I did more for Cash than you did. Let that sink in, lady. Here's another drink. Good night. I didn't have a GoFundMe. You did. And she said, the grandma said, you pathetic bitch. And she says, okay, have it your way. Okay, let me have it my way. You had no business talking to this lady to begin with. Stop inserting yourself into these cases if you're going to treat people this way. We are not professionals. You're not a professional. I'm not a professional. There's some professional people on here that's got credentials and stuff. You're not one of them. You're an asshole. A pure asshole for talking to that lady like that. I know a lot of people will say, well, why didn't she step in and get the kids? I don't know, but she didn't. Okay? And she's not responsible for him being murdered. Darian Brown is. No, I agree. Trevor, what's his name? Gernon should have never had those kids in the house, but he did. And we can't change that. Nobody needs to be coming at the grandparents for it. Good one from Granny, you pathetic bitch. Can you imagine somebody talking to your mother like that? How did you do more for him than his family did? You didn't even know him. You just got on YouTube and run your mouth and made a mockery out of his case. And you know what? I don't care what she has to say about me, in my opinion. She can kiss my big fat white country ass for all I care. I ain't scared of her or nobody else on this mother clucker. And I hear you been calling the motel where Mercedes Lane lived at with her family. Stop inserting yourself and stuff. The police have got this, lady. God, that pisses me off. What is going on with that psycho? Who killed Cash? You know what? The case has been solved. It was on video. Darian Brown came in there and snatched him out of his bedroom, come and went and killed him and come back for the other boy, but got spooked and left the house, thank God. No, she didn't say nothing. I'm just saying if she does. Because those messages really bothered me the other day when those came out. I thought the nerve of her to message that lady like that. For number one, YouTubers like that don't have no business inserting themselves into these families' lives. It was done with Shanann and the girls' family, too. Enough is enough. If you can't do it in a respectful way, don't do it. I might not be the best at doing true crime, but you suck at it, lady, because you don't got no heart. I've tried to give her the benefit of the doubt a couple different times, and I just can't. Right's right and wrong's wrong. That's just the way I feel about it. Anybody that likes her? Oh, well, that's good. It don't bother me none. I don't care who people watch, who they support, but anybody with a brain and a heart knows those messages was wrong. Stop cozying up to family members. Language of horses. I love it. You got horses, don't you, girl? I love horses. I want one of those little mini ponies. I think they're called pony, miniature horse, miniature pony. I want a miniature pony. Just to braid its hair and love. Yeah, Broken Justice, that's all you gotta do is go over there. She's, saying things that ain't true. How many horses do you have? Let me let Lady out. She's over here scratching on the door. Okay. Yeah, she's supposed to be, Sunny said. I don't know if she is or I don't know if she still is. Too many shoes I can't stand. MJ. Her voice is it's harpy and she's got so much plastic surgery. She reminds me of Jocelyn Waldenstein. I don't know who that is, David Shoes. Hey, Light Feather, good morning. I stopped watching MGL years ago because she was rude and like, yeah. You got 2 painted horses? Oh, I love painted horses. I love them. Paints are beautiful. My granny's family, my mom's double first cousin, my uncle, they've always had horses since before I was born, and they have a few paints. They got this one. His name's Cherokee. He's a stud. He's mean. He is mean. He'll bite the crap out of you. I watched this girl on TikTok. She's got 2 of the prettiest horses I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to try. They're speckled, y'all. I'm going to try to say name. Appaloosa. I think that's how you say it. Appaloosa. Now, I've seen other Appaloosas, But these two are just gorgeous. Next time I run across their video, I'll save the video and the link and show y'all. They are beautiful. Jocelyn Wildenstein is the mega ultra rich woman who had plastic surgery. Oh, yeah, the woman who wanted to look like a cat. What a freak. Why in the hell would you do that? You know, I've seen some people that's had plastic surgery to look like lizards and they get their tongue forked and everything. I watched this jewelry maker from Indiana on TikTok. I mean, their eyes are black. They got tattoos all over their face. I don't want to misgender them, so I'm just going to say they. But they worship Satan. Yeah, she makes earrings out of rattlesnake vertebrae and everything. But she's a nice person. She's a nice person. I think the proper pronoun she. See, so you gotta Google some images. You'll die laughing. See, she's forked tongue. Yeah, there's people that had plastic surgery done to look like lizards or snakes. Let's see. There was one guy had plastic surgery done, or lady, I believe, so she could look like an alien. I'm just gonna put Cat Lady New York. Pull up some pictures. Oh, here she is. Jesus mercy. She looks like the cowardly lion in this picture. Hold on, see what she's. Why would a plastic surgeon do this to somebody? I'd say, no, lady, go have a mental health evaluation. I'm not turning you into a freaking cat. Can somebody please tell me why ladies have their lips blowed up like that for? I got some lip plumping stuff. Makes my lips look plump. But I wouldn't want them to look like that right there. Oh my. Let's see. Let's see. This one. Oh my Lord. Look at that. She ruined herself. I mean, she looks like a freaking monster. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I feel sorry for her to have to look at herself like that. What in the world? Let's see. Is this what she looked like before? She had plastic surgery there too. Oh my. I hate to say it. She's uglier than sin now. And she don't even look real. Gosh. I mean, you must have something missing in you to want to look like that. I mean, what in the hell? Let me see if I can find any more scary photos. Let's see. Okay, here's a side by side. Let me share this, y'all. Oh my gosh, let me share this. There's a line beside of her. Compared. Oh, right here. This is a better one. Look at that. She does look like the cowardly lion. Bless her heart. I'm going to pray for her because she's not got something right in her hand to want to look like that. Lions and big cats are beautiful. This is not beautiful. She messed up her face big time. Big time. She looks horrible. I wonder how much money she's spent on that. Why does everyone want fat lips, hairy eyes? I don't get it. I don't know, but you know something that drives me crazy is when these girls put these super long eyelashes on. Now, I've been wanting to try eyelashes. I have never worn false lashes, but I just want some short ones I don't want those big, long ones. I have seen some girls with eyelashes on so long they touch their eyebrows. They don't know how horrible that looks because it looks so fake. Get some short ones, you know. When you have legit health issues and need plastic surgery seems so ridiculous. Yeah. The surgeons who did that should be in trouble. That's what I said, Micah, because, like, if my patient came to me, it's like, I want to look like a cat, and be like, no, you need a mental health evaluation. I would not do that to somebody. I don't care how much money they was paying me. These doctors get greedy. There was one woman who wanted to look like an alien. She had plastic surgery to look like an alien. I've been wanting to try eyelashes. Me too. The eyelashes looks like bats about to take off. I know, Carrie. The giant lashes that are 2 inches long. I know. If I've seen some girls with just short lashes on just to make theirs look thicker. That's cute. That's cute. I've been looking at some on ColourPop, but I don't know. If I try some, I would want to try some of the magnetic lashes with the eyeliner, I don't like the big, thick eyebrows either, like real thick. So I've been trying to let mine grow out because I'm going to go get mine done. Me and Sapphire, she comes in. I'm going to go get my eyebrows done. Should be growed out enough. Carrie's comment was funny, wasn't it? See, when she looks like bats about ready to take off. Lord, I was watching a woman on the ID channel the other day. Her brother had been murdered, and I couldn't concentrate. I know I shouldn't say this. I was like, her eyelashes was like over top her eyebrows when she moved her eyes, and I kept thinking, Lord have mercy, why does she got them long eyelashes on? She's beautiful without them. I would do the same, but doctors want the money plus I know it. I want some Botox. I've been looking it up online. But you got to keep doing it, though, and that crap's expensive. Maybe I should just invest in some wrinkle serum. I hate those lines in my forehead. Shirley, I like false lashes, but I like the wispy ones. Yeah. The cute ones, elegant, classy. Cat's Eye ordered some, only wore them once. Lots of practice is needed for the magnetic liner. I'm not good at it. I would probably be okay getting the liner on because I wear eyeliner all the time. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't get the lashes on straight or something. But I want to try it. And I'm dying, y'all, for the new ColourPop palette. I'm going to get it. It's the Tinkerbell palette. It just came out, I believe it was last week. It is so freaking cute. The packaging, the little compact, palette is so cute. The design and the colors. Kind of like neutral colors, but pretty colors. There's like some like a bluish color, like a teal or something in there. Some green. I got to get it and dying for it. I've never seen eyes that hairy in nature, not even on a cow. I know it. Annabelle, my goat, she has some long eyelashes. She does. She's got pretty eyelashes. I want Botox. I went to concentration, $500. Wow. I want Botch. Do you watch that show, Botch, Lisa? I used to watch that. It'd be my luck if I went and got plastic surgery done. They'd mess it up. Listen to this crap. My mom's double first cousin. She went all the way to California to get something done to her stomach. I don't know if she had the gastric bypass or the band put on her. Probably just done the band. It didn't do her no good. She didn't stick to her diet, and she didn't lose no freaking weight. Didn't look like to me, none at all. She's still the same size, and she went through all that. She told me she paid $10,000 for the surgery. And it's probably more than that now because that's been several years ago. I would only get Botox for migraines. I'd like to have some Botox for these wrinkles. Scary show, same here. I get botched and die with regret. Yeah, I don't watch that show much anymore. A lot of people watch that show on TLC, Dr. Pimple Popper. I don't watch that show either. That stuff grosses me out. She'll be removing big old tumors and stuff off people. I can't be watching that. I've been watching 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life on TLC. I've been watching Darcy and Stacy. They got their own spin-off from the 90 Day Fiance show. So, and all she does, do y'all know who I'm talking about? All Darcy does is cry every freaking episode. Every episode. Micah, ooh, I can't either. I can't watch that crap. Some people like to watch gross stuff like that. I can't. I don't want to be seeing stuff like that. I would get Botox in a New York minute. Sure, I would too if I could afford it. It's expensive. So expensive. I was reading like $300. It's just according to how much you get. I think like the cheapest I seen is like $300. Micah, I'm sure she does. Oh, Darcy, yeah. You know what I call her? Desperate Darcy. I've been watching Gunsmoke reruns. Only thing that don't freak me out. I watch Gunsmoke sometimes. It's usually on before the Andy Griffith show comes on. So I'll sit and watch it. I love the Andy Griffith show. And I love Sanford and Son. Sanford and Son comes on tonight. It's Tuesday night. I love Sanford and Son. Red Fox cracks me up. My papa loved him. Groupon has good deals for Botox. Oh, wow. I have to check that out. What about the blue bonnet, Lisa? Oh, you're talking cement shoes. Y'all are talking about something else. I just saw one on channel. They will kill you where they injected oil instead of Botox. Sick and wrong. Well, I've seen a woman on that show Botched who went to get those lip fillers and messed her lip up. I mean, you know, it's freaking huge. Yes, I'm out to take a lot of Botox. You're beautiful, Cheryl T. I'm just going to invest in some good overnight serum. I'm going to go get some of that Estee Lauder overnight repairing serum. It's like about $60 a bottle, but it's a pretty big bottle. I'm going to go to Park Spelky and get some. Oh, I'm excited, guys. Speaking of stores, we're getting another Big Lots in. We used to have a Big Lots in it. They took the store out about, I'd say 25 years ago. So they're putting another Big Lots in, and we're getting a Royal King. I wish we'd get like a Kohl's or an Ulta beauty store around here to go all the way to Kingsport to go to Ulta. Hey, Kiki. How are you? Oh my gosh, guys. I have got to get off here and get some things done. I got to go fix me something to eat. I'm starved out. Channel members, we're going to have a stream tomorrow night. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We may play Never Have I Ever again or just chit chat. Carrie, Priscilla Presley had botched fake filler put in her face, and it took her a long time to get rid of it. You know, some of these people, these beautiful women in Hollywood have ruined themselves with plastic surgery. Burt Reynolds, he ruined himself with plastic surgery. What's the karate guy? Dark cat. Sylvester Stallone. He ruined himself with it. I got my couch from Big Lots last year. Now $400 more this year. Yeah, see, I need a new sofa. Bad. And I know Big Lots, they got some cute stuff in there. And good brands. Oh, yeah, we're getting an Ashley Furniture store, too. Most of my stuff that is in my house come from Grand's Furniture because Mark used to be a salesman there. Yeah. So, but I'm due for a new couch, but I need something that's kind of like dark and can wipe off, because there's no way I'm going to break Lady from wanting up on the couch. No way. So I had to put a blanket down. So I need something, it won't catch dog hair too bad. Cat's eye blessings all until we meet again. Yes, everyone have a good day. Pray for the people that was in the path of the hurricane and it's lost everything. I've been following that on the news. So scary, so sad. So just keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Anyways, y'all have a great day. If I get time, I'll do a porch chat this evening. If I'm feeling up to it, I'll get myself put together and we'll have some coffee and chit chat. Costco has not. I've never been to Costco, like Feather. Shay, oh shoot, I'll listen to replay. Sorry, Shay, love you, girl. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Be safe, be kind. Peace.